Morning, morning, morning. Happy morning, everybody. That is why I don't sing. Okay. How is everybody doing today? It is Monday. It is the best day of the week, right? Get it planned out, get it going. You need to have your bottle. I just gave you a bottle. That is not what you're supposed to have. So Harley has his bottle. Hopefully that will keep him occupied, but he's not playing with his bottle. He's showing me he has something he's not supposed to. So we had a great morning, Denavia. You guys had a great productivity session yesterday. I ran around to four corners of the earth and listening to Zanette on the last polo that she gave put things into perspective for me, believe it or not. I found myself yesterday with one of the messages that I sent falling into the same trap that I talk you guys out of, which is just because you didn't do the stuff that was on your list doesn't mean you weren't productive, right? Because, hi, where's your bottle? I got food made. I got 2 different loads of laundry done. And with my laundry situation, we know how tenuous that can be. Hi. I can't talk with you kissing me. So I spent some time with my husband. I had a decent day. So just because the stuff on my list didn't get done doesn't mean that I was not productive. That's why I talk about leaving emotion out of it and just the facts, right? No, where's your bottle? Where's your bottle? Where's your bottle? Where's your bottle? That's not your bottle. That's my wrist. So I was productive. I just wasn't productive with what I planned to be productive with. It it was a great day. There you go. Grab your bottle. So now we leave yesterday in the rearview mirror and we work on today. So here we go. Are we dressed to our best? Denavia, I loved your message yesterday about spending time on yourself, getting ready each morning, taking those shortcuts so you can spend more the same amount of time getting ready, but having different results. That is really, truly a key. If, you can not necessarily cut corners, but I see, what is it? Do things differently so you can look differently. That is really, it's a great shortcut. You're welcome. And it's funny because I didn't even realize I was giving a tip when I told you guys about it. Daddy, he's there. Okay, here we go. There, you have your bottle. Here's your bottle. Your bottle. So, morning, Belinda. Did you get your nails done? All right, so why don't you lay down and we'll do this together. Okay? We'll lay down and do this together. Once we're dressed to our best, cutting corners if we need to and doing things differently if we need to so we can be dressed to our best, then we need to think of an intention for the day. What is our mental direction? How are we going to look at the day? I am going to go with graceful. Ooh. And I just made a whole batch of bone broth too. Can we stop? are just being crazy. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go this way because all the interesting things are that way. Oh, I bet. It's like making a homemade Kong. So you still, like me, didn't do what you wanted to do, but you were still productive. So, right, giving ourselves grace. And that's why I'm going with graceful today. To where even if the stuff on the list doesn't get done, it doesn't mean that I wasn't productive, especially since today is a school day. So, all right. Next thing is for our 3 SMART goals, right? We need to do our 3 SMART goals. Yes, we do. So, I have down that I need to make rice. I know, right? I loved it. The one time that I got on and I saw that there were like 23 Marco Polos, I was like, yes. But anyways, so I need to make rice today. That's number 1. We are going to have some fun cooking with the intersect. Not really cooking. We're making Harry Potter pumpkin juice. I need to get the flight plans out. Those are my top 3. So, because it's hard for you guys to check off your list when you don't have them. Yes. Hi. I suppose better that than my watch, right? And you're quiet, and you're happy, and you're content. You need pumpkin spice, apple juice, and something else. Apple juice or apple cider. It'll be interesting. So, I can send you the recipe. So, I would love to do it with Sophie Marie. We have our Harry Potter hamburgers and oh yeah, let's not forget the chocolate frogs. And I still have the stuff here to do the acid pops. Sorry, dear. Sorry. Oh, hold your horses. Hi. Yes. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, not that person. 140 hours. That is a lot. Have a great shift. Okay. I had to remember last night when I set up the coffee that he was going to be up this morning too. So, because, that's essential. We love just doing, there's a channel on YouTube and it is called My Harry Potter Kitchen. And that's one of the few channels that I follow because he is making his way through all the Harry Potter books, cooking all the recipes in the Harry Potter books. And it's pretty cool. I believe he's only on Chamber of Secrets last time I looked. So it's really cool. But it's called My Harry Potter Kitchen. So that's a fun one. especially, doing a Harry Potter unit to tying in the Harry Potter. Um, Let me move so you can be comfy. No. Um, Tying in the Harry Potter recipes. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Next up, meals for the day. Today we're doing taco bowls, which is why I need to make the rice. Plus, yes. Mm-hmm. And he does, some of them are kind of hard. I made his cornflake recipe, and that wasn't bad at all. That was actually pretty good to make homemade cornflakes. Morning, Sheena. Um, so, but yeah, and I like the fact that it's not a crazy name. It's just my Harry Potter kitchen. So check that out. It's a guy from the UK, and I mean, it's a really good channel. Okay. Let's take a look. Morning, Laura. Now, where was I? Kids Day. Their Kids Day. So their contributions and their jobs. I didn't get any good rest yesterday, but whatever. Their contributions and their jobs. What are they going to do? Remember their contributions? Thanks to Denavia. See, I got a lot of thanks to Denavia. Is what they do to contribute to the household. And then their jobs are what they get paid for. Two separate things, going above and beyond for the jobs. Their personal work, so their personal hygiene, washing their face, brushing their teeth, flossing, mouthwash, shower. Thank you. My selfish shower for just a sec. Aw. It's been really, really nice since we don't have a formal thing for Gisek to get a parent's viewpoint on a child who works the world differently. So it really has helped my parenting a lot. A lot, a ton, lot. So I don't know if that's an actual phrase, but it is now. So then we have their passion work, which is their brain work and their self work put together, thanks to Denavia. What are they passionate about that they can still learn? Just seeing that he's not going to process the world the same way I am, so I need to approach him differently. Like, we'll do meals, just an easy one, which never really was a problem here. But if I tell him, you got to eat this or starve, he will starve before he eats what he doesn't want to eat. Realizing that he's going to look at math differently, or he's going to look at chores differently than other people. That if I tell him a contribution, he's more apt to do it because he's contributing. He's also helping the family. Whereas the jobs, he will get paid for because daddy goes to his job. And just all different little nuances that make him him and make me me, and we don't go together. I mean, we go together, but I have to word it the right way or do it the right way, like with math. Math is a big one. He needs to feel it, touch it, see it, and then he can work it. History is another one. He just, what's the point? If I don't do something that he's interested in, it ain't happening. So that's why we're doing the Civil War project, because he is really into the Civil War, because Grandpa is into the Civil War. So therefore he's into the Civil War. So, oh, I hope you do too. And it's going to be recorded. So, you can always check back. All right. So now that we know jobs today, work today, everything like that, we can put together our calendar. So let's start with our work hours. I have an 8:30. I have an 11:30. I have a 2:00. And that's it. Oh, at 11:15, I have to pull out AR because I got to go do a sweeping mission. Okay. Oh, we got one bill due today too. So I got to take care of that. Okay. I added a bill section to my daily sheet. I'm really loving this one. I can't wait to get ink to go print it, or some time to go and get it printed so that way I can slap it together. All right. Housework. It's a Monday. Here, I will show it to you first. Here. So during these hours, this stuff needs to get done. During these hours, this stuff needs to get done. And during these hours, this stuff needs to get done. Then here's my general to-dos. Here's my general notes. Then I have bills, phone calls and messages, cooking, cleaning, errands, computer, emails, and sewing. Obviously, you guys can change those titles. But yes, I will send it out. So, and then up at the top, I put the meals down and anything that I need to do for them. Send, or you can put anything else you want up there because it's not labeled. To Sheena. Sheena, how are you doing in Denavia? We haven't been able to talk for a while. How are you doing? Housework, I'm just going to do the basics today. I'm just doing what's in my task list. My task list is different than my to-do or my goal list. My task list is housekeeping routine stuff. That is my task list. Okay, well, do you have time today that I can fit you in, or what day is best for you? Or would it be easier just to do it on the phone if you've got to run places? We have no extra appointments. I have no extra events today. Okay. The daily focus today for Live That Home Life. It's doing anything you didn't do last week. For Fly Lady, it's weekly home blessing, which a lot of us did it yesterday. If you didn't and you do it throughout the week, great. If you do it all today, wonderful. You're talking windows, only clearing off the smudges, windows and mirrors, dusting over things. Okay. Mopping middles, vacuuming middles, getting the trash out, doing the sheets, and then calling magazines. I don't own any magazines. I use that one for a pickup put away. So that's that one. Cleaning missions for Live That Home Life. We are in the kitchen this week. So you're looking at doing the cabinets, making sure the cabinets are straight, the drawers are straight, the cupboards are straight. But only working for 10 minutes. And then you're done. Okay. For Fly Lady, today is the cabinet fronts. So, and then that one's a 15 minutes or less. You can use wonderful homemade orange oil for it. You can use store-bought orange oil for it. You can use a mixture of baking soda and oil for it. There's so many different things that you can do depending upon what kind of cabinets you have. If you've got cabinets like my mom, I don't know what it is, but they're just a really nice water vinegar solution. Works great. Okay, so there's that. Well, we're getting ready to do it. So that's everything that we need to plan. We have our physical goals, we have our mental goal, we have our meals, we have everything set up. So now we're going to move on to the morning maintenance, your morning routine, and the daily cleaning. This is only stuff that I'm going to do today. This is it. Nothing more. So let's head into that at 21, if my pen will write, 21:30. We're going to start with making our bed. It's quick, it's simple, it's easy, and it completely changes the entire atmosphere in the bedroom. Okay, but I want you to focus first on the quick and easy. Well, I guess it depends upon where your bed is set up in the bedroom, but it's quick and easy. So, in general, get your bed made. First and foremost, get your bed made. You're already dressed. Now remember though, you can do any of these in any order. It does not matter. It needs to work for you. Okay? Then we need to answer the message from Daddy. I will. Okay. Next up, we need to swish and swipe. Gotta just do that little 2 minutes in the bathroom that makes a world of difference. Okay? A world of difference. So, you're wiping off the counters, but you're not moving anything and only the spots. You're wiping the spots off the mirror. You're wiping the rim of the toilet. You're swishing out the toilet. For me, I also take out the trash and you're done. You don't have to worry about scrubbing floors, scrubbing tubs, nothing like that during the week. You're not cleaning it. You're maintaining the level of clean that it is at. Or if you haven't deep cleaned it yet, you're still maintaining the level of where it's at in order to get clean. That's all we're doing with the maintenance, is maintaining the level of clean. Okay? That's it. Nothing more. You're not cleaning, you're maintaining. Big distinction. Okay? Huge distinction. The easiest way that I can see, you use cleaning products when you clean, you don't use cleaning products when you maintain. You can do the swish and swipe with water. Okay? And it should take you 5 minutes or less. Right? So just maintain it. You're not going to clean. You're going to maintain. So, but what if the room needs to get cleaned? What if the room needs to get cleaned? If you're not working in that area, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to maintain it. So, obviously, if somebody spilled something on the bathroom floor, you're going to want to clean it up. Don't leave it. But number one, with the counters, you don't need to clean something that's already clean. So that's why I tell you just do the spots. With the mirrors, you don't need to clean something that's already clean. Just do the spots. Now, obviously, I'm Okay. Did you want it different from the ones that we have? All brand new? Are they going back to school or are they staying at home? Because that makes a difference. Mm. And I went off of yours, Genevia, and tweaked it for just a sec. But here's the thing with my son, he can't see that planner page. If he sees that planner page, he's going to flip out and nothing's going to happen. That planner page is for me and what he needs to get done. I just liked the different sections, and I had never thought about a notes section, which is odd because I'm always writing notes everywhere on the page. And I had to tweak it for him for his daily online programs and stuff like that. Some kids, and I want everybody to keep this in mind, some kids don't work well when they see everything they have to do. Some kids work well being told. Some kids work well. That's what you had said. Some kids need to just see one thing at a time. You have to know your kid, and you also have to know that their needs are going to change. Like, we've had the stuff written down before and he liked it. Well, now he doesn't want to see it. We've done it on the cards to where he's just looking at one thing at a time. But then that's not giving him a choice. That's the other thing with him. He needs to be able to choose between two things, not between 7, choose between 2. So I can tell him, well, you can do Alex right now, or you can do Matific. Or first I'll say, do you want to do your reading online programs or your math online programs? And if he says math, then it's, do you want to do Alex or Matific? So I have to work with him on how I approach things. Okay. So his planner sheet is just for me. Not to mention, if he saw the times that I had written down on it, he'd really flip. So the sheet is more for me than it is for him. Okay. Well, I should say the sheet and the alarms are more for me than they are for him. Okay. Next up, we need to do a load of laundry. I don't know if I'm going to have to do the full. Oh, yeah, I got to do the fold and put away. And I'll end up washing by the end of the night. Yep, I'm doing a load of laundry today. So I'm starting the day with fold and put away. You can start your circle at wash. You can start your circle at dry. It all depends upon how you do it. Mine is started with fold and put away because the stuff got hung up last night, and then it's dry by morning. I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually have a dryer. I'm going to completely flip out that I can get laundry done in 2 hours. It's going to be like crazy. I'm going to walk in there and think I have no laundry because the clothes are going to be sitting in the dryer. So just make sure you keep it moving. Granted, my husband needs to have a day off in order to install the motor for the dryer or to even go get the motor for the dryer. So, and since that's not happening anytime soon, yeah. All right, next, we have just a quick pickup put away. We are talking 5 minutes and less. Where you are going, you've got a couple different options, okay? Number 1, you can turn to your right or turn to your left and go there. No thinking involved. Number 2, an impact area, something that keeps drawing your attention so you cannot focus on what you need to do. Go to that place. So the dog's toys. I understand dogs are not people, but I want the toys in the basket, especially if he's sleeping. The other stuff can be out of the basket. So that will get picked up before we start schoolwork. Or the area in which you need to work. So, like if your desk is messy, but you need to sit down and have office time, work on your desk. So, there's many different things, or an area you're going to. Like, I will be making lunch, so I need to make sure the dishes are put away. Stuff like that. Um, have the time work for you unless you just want to pick random areas. All up to you. Meal prep. I need to put together the pico and cook the rice. I remembered the pico. So that way we can have our vegetarian taco bowls today for lunch. And then we're having leftovers for dinner, so there is no meal prep there. So once I get done cooking lunch, I'm done cooking for the day, which I love. Which I love. Then we got to wash and wipe the kitchen. And I'm really hoping we have meat left over so that way I can freeze it. So when I get to the barbecue beef sandwiches in week 5, I don't have to worry about making it. I love the fact that I know what is on my meal plan 2 weeks from now. Like after this week, 2 weeks from now. I love the fact that I already know what's on my meal plan. That's so cool. Okay. So that's it for the morning. All right. So my tasks for the morning are beds, bath, laundry. That's it. That's all I'm going to worry about in the morning. That's it. Because I pick up at night. Just beds, bath, laundry. All I'm going to worry about doing. All right. So now, don't forget, we'll take a little quick public service announcement. Tell you, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already, so you know when to join the videos. Don't forget to go on to Marco Polo and follow the Keep Being Simplest group. I think that's it. Oh, that will look cute too. And also don't forget to share with anybody that you feel this could help. So now back to our regular scheduled programming. And we will go at 33:25 to hit into noon. So for my ladies across the pond, we are already there. Don't you tell me that you're already running out of ink. I would be very, very mad. Right? All right. So first, your reminder for dirt cleaning. For Fly Lady, you are looking at the cabinet fronts. For Live That Home Life, you're looking at doing inside the cabinets. And don't kid yourself. When your cabinets are organized, you can feel the calm resonate from them. It's not oh, you can't tell because all I got to do is shut the door. You can tell. Your body can tell. So, all right. Then we've got our quick pickup put away. All right. So, this one is a short pickup put away for me because it's usually just gathering all the stuff that we've had out due to school. So, quick pickup put away, 5 minutes and less. If you can't get it done in 5 minutes, you've at least gotten it 5 minutes better. Okay? And remember, when you're going through and doing it, remember Ohio. Only handle it once. So if you're taking a bunch of stuff, say, into the bedroom, Put it away once you're in the bedroom. Don't just leave it there for you to take care of it later. Only handle it once. 5 minutes better. Not perfect. Something is better than nothing. Okay? Your idea is to leave the area better than when you found it. Okay? That's all you're trying to do. Next, we have our reminder for laundry. So for this, by now, my laundry should be just in a holding pattern. I won't be doing anything during the noon time because everything's already been folded and put away, and I won't wash until evening. And then, of course, we need to wash and wipe the kitchen from lunch. Because now what happens if all of a sudden your wonderful husband says, I'm taking you out for dinner, and you didn't do the lunch dishes? Well, now you're still stuck doing the lunch dishes. So just do them at lunchtime, right? It's that simple. Just do them when you're done. So for my afternoon tasks, right now, I only have 2 written down, which is, oh no, I got 3. Make sure my clothes are laid out, the kitchen, and pick up. That's it. That's all I've got written down. That's all I'm going to do. Okay? Now we can head to the evening. 37:02. Now, remember, this does not have to be done in the evening. It can be done at any point in time during the day. Well, some of them can. But you really want to make sure that this is the part that you focus on, because the better you set yourself up for success for tomorrow, the more successful your tomorrow will be. Okay? That's a huge misconception of people when I start talking to them, is that they want to work on the morning routine because the morning is laxing. Their morning is crazy. Their morning is hectic. Their morning is crazy. Their morning is ridiculous. They can't handle their morning. Well, that means your evening needs to get better. Not your morning, your evening. Because with a better evening comes a better morning. Just trust me on this. Actually, don't trust me. Do these things and see if it changes. Oh. It helps. It truly, truly, truly helps. Now, that does not mean you have to do the same things I knew what you meant. The same things in a row. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do them in the same order. You just need to make sure that they get done. So, if the idea of a structured routine you don't like, then here's an option. You write down everything on a little sticky note or on a card and turn it into a sticky note. And then as you get it done, you take the card or the sticky note down and take it away. And you just lay them out. Lay them in a grid, lay them all willy-nilly. It doesn't matter. Just take them away as you do them. Because it doesn't matter how you do them. Because, let's face it, each day is not the same. Days happen differently. So the routine that works on Mondays might not work on Tuesdays, and the routine that works on Tuesdays might not work on the second Tuesday of every month. So as long as the items get done, it doesn't matter when they get done. The only reason that I go through them in morning, noon, and evening is because I need to have some sort of order to present it. I have plenty of clients that swish and swipe in the evening. Okay. I have plenty of clients that also make their bed in the evening right before they go to bed. I do my launch pad during the day. I don't do it at night. Okay? Denavia cooks all 3 meals in the morning. She doesn't have to worry about it at night. So you don't have to do them in any particular order. It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously some things make more sense than others because, they just make more sense. But don't worry about it. Like, you can't set up the coffee pot before you run your morning pot of coffee, so you can't work from your computer if you haven't charged it the night before. So there are some things that make sense. Other things, just don't worry about it. So here we go with the evening, or setting the stage for tomorrow. Yeah. So any of these that you do is helping to set the stage for tomorrow. So it doesn't matter when you do them. We'll just get rid of the time. Set the stage for tomorrow. All right. So you want to check your calendar and the forecast for tomorrow. Both of them are important because you need to make sure your dinner, your lunch pad, and the clothes match the day. If you have a very, very busy day, you don't want to have a very busy dinner. If it is cold out, or if it's hot out, you don't want to have a heavy dinner. Most people don't crave that. Now, maybe your body is craving it, so then go for it. Don't care. But you don't want to have that labor-intensive meal if you've had a labor-intensive day. You're going to be too exhausted and you're going to end up ordering out for pizza, which also is not a bad idea. Have fun with that. Okay. So after the dinner, then we also want to set up our launch pad. For me, that means making sure the computer is charged, making sure the phone is charged, making sure my planner is set out and filled out as much as I can, making sure the coffee pot is set up, making sure Juan's Batman belt is where he's going to need to find it, making sure his uniform is pressed and ready to go. So that's my launch pad, making sure just like school stuff is all put together and ready for the day. And then lay out your clothes. Now, like I said before, I lay out my clothes early in the day because I'm in the bedroom making the bed. So I might as well lay out my clothes. If I'm already there, do what I'm already there for. Like my dad says, if you don't use your head, you're using your feet. And I love that one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so much better than work smarter, not harder. But they're both saying the same thing. All right. I'll probably, because I got laundry to put away this morning, I'll probably do that too. Last, we have our last pickup put away. Because you're already dealing with the laundry, right? And since you guys have a common closet, it's easier just to pull things right there. Your final pickup put away of the day. That's the only one I'm going to give you a time on because there's 3 of them, morning, noon, and evening. This is the one that will give you the impact in the morning when you get up. Okay? So I would love to have a family closet as well. That would make it so much easier. But with all of my husband's t-shirts, I would have to have it like as big as our house. He loves his t-shirts. So worry about what sets you off. So if you wake up in the morning and say my school table here is cluttered and covered and everything else like that, does that bring me down? The answer is yes. Then I know the school table has to be taken care of. I believe. What is it with men in their t-shirts? I actually have less clothes than he does. So, also, it's they were really ridiculous with their t-shirts. You don't want things to bring you down in the day, to start your day off. Like Sheena. No, I haven't. Um, with your kitchen, right? And I feel the same way when I don't do the dishes at night. Because yes, guess what, guys? I don't always do the dishes every single night. I would love to, but I don't. And then I regret it the next morning because I'm waking up to another thing I have to do. And instead of it being a 5-minute washing dishes because all I got to do is the breakfast dishes, it's a 20-minute because now I haven't done the dishes from the night before. Because Lord knows my family does not understand the concept of rinsing off plates when they're done. So, here is your final reminder for laundry. This is the one where I will start washing and then hanging up to dry. So, oh, matter of fact, yesterday we were talking about shirts not fitting and everything else like that. Juan actually made a comment yesterday that his jeans are fitting better since I don't dry them. And that's because everything's not shrinking back with the heat. So, same concept. But I thought it was funny that we talked about it. And then he actually mentioned the fact that his stuff felt like it was fitting better. So, I felt like saying, well, then, honey, that also means you need to go up in a size pants because you're not really a 34 anymore. But I left that away. Because with the amount of weight that he's losing, he's going to be back in those 34s anytime soon. But it's not like I'm all skinny either. Because, I mean, if your pants are too tight that they don't fit just because they came out of the dryer, kind of means that you're not in the size that you should wear. Because they don't shrink that much in the dryer. He just, but whatever. As I guarantee you, he's been a 34 since I met him. His tummy looks way different than when I met him because now he's got woman cooking in him. So I guarantee you he's still not a 34, but whatever. If it makes him feel better to be a 34, he can be a 34. I've gained weight down here too, so I'm not gonna say anything because he could easily say stuff right back. So we're gonna just, but he has easily lost a lot of weight. So last up here, don't forget to make dinner, make lunches if you make them at night. Make sure you eat. That's kind of important. Eating is really kind of important. Oh, I know what I didn't run over, and I'll get to it here in a moment. I know what I didn't do. Then we have our final swish and swipe of the kitchen. Okay. Try and do this as soon as dinner is over. Sheena, I bet the other day when you woke up to dishes, unless, of course, they were done by your husband, because I wake up to that almost every single morning. Instead of doing them right after dinner, you went and sat down or went and did something else, didn't you? Because that's what happens to me. If I decide to sit down and watch a movie, or if I decide to go take care of laundry or do whatever, the dishes, then the minute I exit the kitchen, it's this like, there's like an invisible barrier that comes up right here. And then I don't see the kitchen. So the easiest way is to try and do them as soon as you're done with, as soon as you're done with dinner. Because it's one of those to where the chance, once you leave the kitchen, the chances of you going back and finish them raise exponentially. Okay? Exponentially. They don't just go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they go up exponentially. Every minute that you're gone and enjoying your family. Which, I mean, yes, that kind of sucks, right? You know, you can't do the dishes. You can't sit down and enjoy your family because you got to do the dishes. But, oh, Denavia, I cannot find that book that we were talking about, How to Train Your Dog. All I find is dog books. I even looked at the covers. I even tried Googling 1950s How to Train Your Dog. So the only way I think I'm going to find it, I do too sometimes. The only way I think I'm going to find it is if I know the author. Because I have to read that book. Thank you. And then finally, as soon as you're done there, go get ready for bed. This one is the one that I love. Because number one, it means mommy's off. Right? We need some downtime too. Generally, we work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We don't really get a day off. But you still need to take some time for yourself. Right. See, there's a difference there. It's like I explained to Jacek. Cooking is not just the cooking part. Cooking is also the cleaning. If you cook, you clean. Unless, of course, you have the agreement that if I cook, you clean. If you cook, I clean. There's a difference there. Juan doesn't touch my sink to clean. I don't want him doing my dishes. I don't want him anywhere near my dishes because he does them wrong. And I thought I was weird when I said that, but I found out that my son's wife says the same thing. I don't want him in my kitchen doing the dishes. Just leave it alone. I will do them right. I will do them my way. The only thing that I would appreciate that he did would be rinse the stuff out. Or if he's making his midnight burger, when he's done, spray the power wash on the pan, because then I can just clean it really, really easy in the morning. Because I don't want him putting a hot pan in this sink either. Writing it down. If Sheena, that's something you're going to want to see too. And we'll just say that how to train your dog does not necessarily mean like how to train a dog like Harley. We'll just say that. But I can't find the book. So, and I searched and I searched and I Google searched and I did other search engine searches. I couldn't find it. Oh. So, once you're done cleaning up the kitchen, go and get yourself ready for bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, floss, mouthwash, take a shower if you take them in the evening, whatever you need to do. Because then when all of a sudden your energy is just gone, you can just go to bed. You don't have to stop in the middle and brush your teeth, wash your face, and possibly have the water that you're splashing on your face wake you up. That's silly. So, you know, that's why I do it. Now, I have one day an exception, and that's my Tuesdays because I have a client later on in the evening because of time difference. Um, so I don't do it then. I do it as soon as I'm done with that one. But otherwise, as soon as I'm done. Now, what if somebody comes over? Well, what if somebody comes over? Then they can look around my home. They can see that it's picked up. They can see that the dishes are done. See, I've gotten over this military wives syndrome. Um, they can see that the house is picked up. They can see that the kitchen is clean. They can see that everybody is happy and fed and everything else like that. So mom is entitled to be off. I don't need to look like a 1950s housewife the entire day. I get downtime too. And it's not just when I go to bed. So, but you will look around and you will be able to see that everything that I needed to do as a wife and a mom is done. So therefore, why not get into some comfy sweats? Okay, not gonna lie, I'm in sweats today. I need comfy. I have to go find my hand warmers. I really wish. Oh, amazing! Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Denavia. I love that. I love that. Sheena, I will tell you, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk about it here. I will tell you when we talk. Oh, that's not bad. That's a decent price. Now, is that the same book that we were talking about, or is that a different one? Because I can see men wanting to see this one. No, it worked. Come on. It worked. I'm so getting that book. I am so getting that book. My man isn't that bad, but I could really use that book in my. Yeah, it worked. It worked. I'm happy. Thank you. Oh, all right. So that's your day, ladies. Now we have a little bit of time. So I'm going to ask if anybody has any questions or problems that they need help solving. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I read that. That's awesome. I will. I certainly actually. Copy text. Do you still have the same cell phone, Sheena? Or is your cell phone different now? Okay. Do you still have the 617 phone number? If not, you can give it to me later and I will send you the link. Actually, what am I doing? I can send it to you on Messenger. Duh. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. Do you want to meet today? Yes? Okay. Bye, Denavia. I'm going to be wrapping up here too. There you go. You too. Okay. If you give me like 5 minutes, I can meet right now, or do you need to go and do stuff and want to do it later? You want to meet right now? Okay. So give me like 5 minutes. I will go and cool. I will go take care of what I need to take care of. And then you and I can just meet right now. Okay? So, all right. Then on that note, I'm going to get out of here so I can go do what I need to do so I can go and meet with Sheena. So, everybody have an amazing day. And remember, if nobody tells you today, you are amazing. Okay. 10 minutes on. Actually, that'll work. So we can say, what, about 8:30? Give or take. All right. I will talk to you then. Bye. Just message me if you're not ready yet. Okay. All right. Bye.